your very best walk. He's bent to the outside and it's not very forward. Marching. There. Position right, arm circle, marching. Good. Good. Don't get him too deep. Pull up a little bit. You know what I mean by too deep? Be careful. I don't want to hear again that you're working on anything. I want to see you do it. Hold up. Okay, first of all, make sure you're not asking him to beat you around, that you're not using too much rein. All you need to do is get his head up a little bit. Get his head up a little bit. Marching forward a little bit. Don't take back on him. He likes to be deep. Yeah? Don't take back on him. Now, as you go across the arena, I want you to look over in the mirror at where his head is. I want to make sure what you're feeling is what it looks like. Look in the mirror. He's a tiny bit deep. You agree? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
You can say no. Oh, see how about 6 inches behind his pole is the highest point of his neck? Stop here just a minute. I can't see. This is the highest point of his neck. This should be the highest point. So you just need to take just this much. Otherwise, it's so good. Let's make it perfect. Let's not work on it. Just get his head up. And then give a little. Yeah. And then get his head up just a little, and then give a little. Yeah. Good. Does he feel like he's way above the mitt? Please answer me.
The mitt is smidge. It
I'm
just
not
feels
sure.
different.
There. This is good. Okay, and let's go to trot. Now, he came a little extra. Let's walk again. Maybe a little 1 degree right bend, just as you ask him to trot. A little bend to trot. A little bend, trot. And almost the same moment. Very good. Very good. Now, don't let his body get longer. Hands down slightly. Good. Straight ahead. And I want to see you riding beautiful corners. A quarter of a 10-meter circle every corner. And from M, leg yield to the center line. He's getting deep. No, go back. You didn't start at M. So as you're coming around that corner, you've got to start to straighten him, position him left, so that as you pass M, he's starting to go sideways. So now straighten him a little, and sideways. Look over, beautiful. Good. Right rein, left leg, a little more haunches. You're going to track right down here, change your bend, and I want you to look in the mirror and see if he's parallel, basically. And sideways. Good. Good. A little more haunches. Right rein, left leg. Yep. Good. Now that's not sideways enough for your first level. Now straight ahead. Can we bring his nose forward and his head up a tiny bit? So you've just got, the problem is he's too comfortable like this. You know, he's perfectly happy to have his chin towards his chest. So you've got to give a little, take up a little, ask a little, give a little, take up a little. There, that's good. And now from H, you're going to leg yield. Do not bring his nose down. Pull up, bend a little tiny bit right, yeah. Left rein against the neck, right leg. Get over, get over. Yeah. Pull up, not too deep. Yeah. Give a little, just give a little, yep. Now, I want you to really use these mirrors because I want you to make sure that what you feel is how it looks. Because again, you've got that difficulty of a horse who's very comfy behind the vertical. Yeah? Now walk. And I want you to go extra sideways. Leg heel. Get over. Hard get over. Right rein there. Right rein, left leg. Yeah? There. There. Now hold. Let his nose forward. Hold. Halt. Halt. Sorry. Now, the leg yield you were just doing is not enough sideways. The one, no. Sorry, the one at the top. Okay? So you don't have a whip to reinforce. Okay? I'd like you to pick it up. Okay? And have it in the hand that you're going to be leg yielding from. Now, a big long-legged horse like this should be able to do the first level leg yield very easily. So, don't get in too deep. Look over in the mirror. That's good. Whoop, that's too much. Yeah. Remember, you've got to let the nose come forward. There. There. Good. Okay, so let's go to trot, straight ahead. Do you know how to ride shoulder in?
Yes.
Okay. Now look ahead, you have a pooper scooper there. Okay, she's getting out of your way. And M leg heel. Little half hold up, and get over. Easy, get over. There, get over. There. There. If it feels easy, it's probably not enough. You know, look before you turn. Now, you're holding his chin in, aren't you? Yep, pull up a little bit, let his nose forward. Yeah. Center line and leg yield away from your left leg again. Center line, leg yield to the right. Easy hand, and get over. Get over, walk, 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 walk. Now, if you were walking and you asked him to trot and he didn't go, what would you do? Yeah, you'd give him a kick or a whap or something. You've got to expect the same response to sideways. So you say sideways, the next stride better be sideways. You're going to require the same response. And you shouldn't have to grind at it. Okay? Because you kind of did that time, didn't you? Okay? Let's go again. Now, hands down and forward. This is nice. This is nice. Good, center line and leg yield. Good. You ride terrible center line. Get over, right rein, left leg. Right rein, left leg. In other words, block the shoulder a little with the right rein. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Center line. Center line, not somewhere vaguely in the middle of the ring. And leg yield. Hold a little, get over. Give a little, hold a little, get over. Get over. Easy, easy, good boy. Yep, and once again. Hands down. Look, walk a minute. Are you capable of turning down the center line? Could you do that, please? Every time you've turned too late, let's make a new mistake. There's no excuse for your so-called working on getting down the center line. Look at A, look at A. Good, and leg yield. Ooh, no whip, get over, walk, get over. Good boy, good boy, good boy. We're not going to accept not doing it. Okay? And try again. Center line. Easy. Center line, and leg yield. Look over at the wall. Good. Get over. Don't let it dissipate. Get over. Better. Tell him he's a good boy. Straight ahead. At E, turn left. At B, turn right. At E, turn left, a nice corner. Look at B. Straight to B. Right bend, right leg at the girth, hands down. Well done. Give a little, give a little. Now, from K as close as you can, leg yield to the center line. Now, change your bend now. And sideways. Change your bend. Good. Easy hands. Oh, don't give up. Good. Pat it. To the center line. That's fine. Good job. Okay? Now, let's switch your whip. Just in case, make a large circle. Or not. Yep, large circle. Look over in the mirror. How's his frame? How's his shape? Good. And now from H, leg yield. Hands down, you're pulling his chin in. Get over. Left rein a little more. Walk, walk, walk. Now, halt a moment. Why did I stop that? What was wrong? Yell at me. I didn't see you doing anything about it. Okay, let's go back. So, you know what to do?
Yes.
I hope so. And straight and leg yield. Left rein towards your belt buckle. Left hand towards your belt buckle. Don't bend his neck. Don't bend his neck. Okay? I just want you to go to the center line. I know you've been practicing it wall to wall. Now give the hand. Let his nose forward. Across diagonal and lengthen. Okay, he misunderstood, didn't he? Oh, oh. Yeah, okay. We're going to deal with that later. Now, at H, leg yield. Don't bend his neck. Straight neck, straight neck, straight neck, straight neck. Good job. Straight, straight, and a 10-meter circle right. Right now, 10-meter circle right. Give your hands forward. Let his nose forward. Hands down. Yeah. Pull up, hands down. He's very behind the vertical. Okay? Try to let his nose, just go straight. Try to let his nose forward. As you go around the short side, look in the mirror. Is his nose in front of him? Good. Good. And walk a moment. Good. And let him down. Give him a pat. Now, you should lose, if you have a good judge, at least a point whenever he's behind the vertical. Okay? And he unfortunately, stop here, is very comfortable. Other horses, they have to fight to get them. So you've got to learn to keep checking. You know? Because you get a little tighter. And he just says, feels right. It feels good. But it's so easy. Okay, so I think here, you're capable of using. If it's not, well, let's think of it this way. The horse doesn't know right from wrong. The horse only knows what he practices. What he practices is what he practices. hold, want him into the best of your ability. And remember, you should be almost totally straight. And this last correction here, and that's going to be your position. Okay, now we're going to take a nice full walk. Maybe make a circle for my benefit. How's his shape? Pull the highest point. That's better. That's plenty. You know, it's probably not as full as probably like the first, second braid that should be the highest point. Easy. Mostly it's letting his nose forward and directing him up a little. So it's letting his nose forward a little and then directing him up. That's it. Just don't hold your hands up. Little leg. Good. You know, technically you should be able to push his nose forward, but if you push him and you hold him, he's just going to get deeper. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. Stay on the circle, just once around. Trot and canter. Today, yeah, and canter. Good. Are your reins short enough? Hands forward. Don't make him deeper. Hands down. Good. Stay. We're going to go once more around the circle and lengthen a bit. Go canter. Go canter. Lengthen. And shorten. Little half halt, give. Half halt, give. Half halt means give. It's not a half halt if you hold it. Yeah. And lengthen again. And shorten. Don't pull his nose in. Sit up tall. Keep your back still. Very nice. And straight ahead. At E, you're going to ride a smallish circle, at least not bigger than 15 meters. And smallish circle. Giving, giving, hands down, don't pull it back. Turning, don't pull it back. Yeah. And at C, a 15-meter circle. At C. He's kind of galloping a little bit. That's smaller than 15, I think. And on the long side, lengthen. Don't pull his nose in. And shorten. Sit still. Sit very still with your back. Make, you know, circle. You know how your upper body rocks a little at the canter? It should. When you want to shorten him, try to make your upper body rock less. Try to stop your upper body a little bit. Giving. Don't you hold him. Straight ahead and lengthen. And shorten. Take back give. Take back give. Diagonal. I want you to change leads through the trot after X. Canter over X. Okay, draw, move, walk a minute, walk. Now, you came out of that corner, just stop a minute, and I don't know if you went to steady him or change his bent, but you took on your left rein. Does he do flying changes? One. I mean, yeah, but he knows how to do changes. He looked like he was thinking about doing a jit change behind. Okay, so you make sure when you're coming across that diagonal that you keep him positioned, a teeny bend, in the direction of the lead until you are trotting.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back.
The right.
To the right lead. You're going to do the same turn, same diagonal. Ouch. Let us have the track, please. Track, please.
Listen, I'm coming out.
And Canada, you can stay.
No, I'm done. I'm walking a little out.
That was cute. She's coming across the diagonal. Good. Not any tighter in his neck. No, keep him bent right. Keep him bent right. And a little and canter. Canter. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. And lengthen the long side. Okay. And we'll give, we'll give, we'll give. Yeah. Yeah. Just canter. Just keep your working canter. Just your working canter. Little half hold give. And now do your counter canter loop. Okay? Upper body back just a little bit. Sit. Sit. Pull up. Don't. Can you? Yeah. Okay. That's not your counter canter loop. I mean, it's a counter canter loop. Now, trot straight ahead. And come stop in front of me. Okay. Now, can you do the one that goes to X?
Yes.
Okay, let it go. Now, this ring is too short. I mean, it's short for a dressage ring, right? So it makes it even harder. Great. You do it in this ring, you can do it easy. But what you've got to do, you do not want to turn, let's say, from okay, towards him. Like a normal diagonal. You hear what I'm saying? You want to turn towards the spot between R, which is the letter L, and B.
Howdy.
So you're turning
Good.
Thanks so much for doing this.
Oh, you're welcome.
because it's in loop over it. It's not going to
It's okay,
X
Ginger.
turn.
She doesn't like the flowers are new.
Oh, the flowers.
So you want to come to the center line a little early. Meaning you're making this nice little curvy curve. So I don't have one. I should
Scary something. I don't know. You gotta move it out a little bit, or you good?
So I can't draw the picture. But you're going to go a little bit this direction here,
Hey, Ginger.
so that as you get about,
Yeah.
the center line, just before you get to the center line, you start drifting. And you have to make absolutely certain that you step on X and then you drift back so that you are on the track at H. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna move it out.
Do not turn towards X. Turn towards before X. Okay, let's try it again. And I want you to try to the center line. If it doesn't work, so be it. I think you can do it. You don't get too tight. So let's go to canter. And you're going to turn kind of towards almost those poles that are sticking up. Turn towards the poles. I need you either to get on or get out of the way, please. And look back here. Excellent. Look at, okay. Heads up. Okay. Now we're starting to gallop a little bit, aren't we? Half hold give. Now let's do it again, and I want you to get back to K. Half hold give. Sit still with your back. Kind of hold it with your back, not with your hands. Turn, turn, turn. Easy. Now look at K. Look at K. Look at K. Excellent. Give a little. Heads up. Pull up. At B, a small circle, and try to let his nose out. Whatever, just a comfortably small circle. Pull up, give a little. Lean back, give a little. Stay back, give a little. That's it. Good. That may have been my voice, I apologize. Give a little, bring him up. Now, a large circle. Just stay on the large circle a moment, and I want you to shorten the canter. A little hope, give. Easy hand. Walk a moment. Walk. Let his nose forward. And I want you to go from walk to a small canter. Walk to canter. Quietly walk to canter. Good. No faster. A little hope, give. There. Give, give. Give your hands. Keep your back. Good. This is your working canter. Okay? Straight ahead. Little half halt, give. Lean back. Keep your back still. Give a little bit. Circle here large. Pull up. Get his head up a little bit. Just walk again, walk again. Yeah. And canter. Very quiet. Hold. There. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Little half hold. Just, he can canter, I think, very slowly. Sorry if it's me. Yeah. Give a little. Give your right hand one stride. Yeah. Otherwise, you'll end up with it chewing on his ears. It gets his neck so short. Ah, good girl. Lean back. I want you need to find your back a little more. There. Doesn't matter. Give now. Give. You can always take back again. You know? Good. Sit very still with your back. Give your hands a little bit. Yeah. Get his head up once. All right, just walk again. Just walk. We're changing the rules a little bit, right? Yeah. Good. And canter. Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. And now trot. Don't shorten his neck. Don't shorten his neck. Trot. Well done. Good job. Good. Look in the mirror. Okay, and walk. Halt. I have a long-time student. I no longer teach her, but she was with me a long time. She just did the second panel in games. I was just thinking I'd tell you about the mirror. She used to drive me nuts. She'd go by a mirror. She couldn't go by a mirror without looking at herself, but she'd be literally looking behind her. And if she was outdoors and didn't have a mirror, she was looking at her shadow. You need to look in the mirror a lot because you need to get a sense. Am I right that he doesn't feel as deep as he is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just stand. And you just need to make sure that it feels like what it looks like because it's really cool. And you're very fortunate on the one hand that he's so easy about it, but it's much harder to tell a horse to put his nose out than it is to tell a horse to put his nose in to put it rather through it. Okay, so the canter. Well, first of all, half holds. I don't use the term half holds a lot unless I'm working with a pretty high level rider because they're not done to correctly so long. But it's basically a few things in a half hold. It's a one stride adjustment. It should take one stride. And a half hold is only a half hold if the aid's inside. If the aid is held on, it's not a half hold. It's some sort of a hand punch. So you need to work on literal half holds. I mean, sort of literal one stride, in his case, roll. Because if you hold him, you just get to one. Generally, what we're looking for in a half hold is the horse adjusts his back. He steps under, he carries himself back a little bit. The other thing is you need to find your back. And one piece that holds him is your back. And there's a little bit, it's hard to describe, but as a canter particularly, you're going, you should, I mean everybody walks a little. And you just try to sit a little stronger. You don't tighten your back. You just try to make yourself a little softer. Just try to hold your foot. He's a pretty sensitive guy. And that's the canter. Now, every day when you ride it, you practice a bunch of lengthening. It's probably okay? Lengthenings need to be a regular part. You need to lengthen as many times as you leg move. or something. You know, that's the problem with most people with a Lendon. They don't use them enough. Okay? And he's very, I mean, you should have practice. You've got to have the confidence that you can bring it back so you can go. Because there's nothing the judges love more than, wow, brave, you know, something like that. And you should be able to do it. The counter canter is mostly eyeball. With your changing leads to the top, which I think you only do once in the first level 3, don't you? But anyway, whatever. I always went for 3 strides. That's enough to prove that you've got a good trot, but it's prompt enough to prove the rideability. And you want to center it. Now, girl, I told you to canter past X. And the reason I did that is so often riders are drilling this, or the horses are used to it, and they start cheating. They know they're going to trot it, and then they start trotting sooner. So I almost always ask people to canter past it. But you want, for your movement, if it's just canter to trot, you trot as you're stepping on it. If it's change leads to the trot, you want to trot a little before X. So you're centering. You see, if you're going to do 3 strides, you trot stride before X, you stride over X, you stride after X. Okay? Now, I would like to first do a little more canter on the circle. Yeah, on the circle. Don't leave it right here this time. I'll be not too long, Laura. Now, lengthen a little. Go a little, go. And back a little. Make your back still. Hope, give. Hope, give. Lean back a little. Hope, give. Lengthen. And back. Sit still with your back. And lengthen. And back. You can't do this too many times in a row. See what I'm saying? Lots and lots. Now, straight ahead next time. A little half hold back. A little half hold back. Starting down. Upper body stays really still. And at about E, you're going to do a small circle. And you're not going to bring his nose to his chest. Small circle, nose pull up, nose out. Sit still with your back. Go a little bit. Go a little bit. Across the diagonal and change leads through the trot. So you're going to trot just before X. You're not holding him, I hope. Look at K. And trot and canter. Good. Your corner. Oh, good. Pull up. Pull up. Good. Pull up. Now you're kind of galloping, aren't you? Try it. See if you can't bring it back. Yeah, good girl. The worst thing that happens is he breaks and I yell at you. And a little hope give. Like a pooper scooper. A little hope give. Did he just poop down there? Yeah. Good. Good. A little hope give. Good. Good girl. Trot. Giving. Half hold. Giving. Center line. Heads up, please. Center line. Look at A. And halt at X. Are you straight? I can't quite tell. You're don't you dare back up. And trot straight ahead. And halt again. Leg close. Hope, hope, hope. Okay. The worst thing you can do is back up. going to be wrong, step forward. Trot again, either way. Now, you shouldn't go walk to trot. It's halt, trot to halt, and once again, trot to halt and halt to trot. Center line. Half halt. Warning that the halt is coming. And halt. Ho, ho. That's a little better. And trot. Trot. Better. Good. Okay, and walk and let it down. Now, you are the first person to, please don't back. You are the first person today I've had halt. I should be shocked. Okay. Meaning, just as I said to you about the canter lengthenings, your halts are terrible. Excuse my subtlety, but they were awful. They weren't straight, and they were not even close to being square. So, every test you do has a minimum of 2 halts. A lot of your tests, as you move up, are going to have 3 halts. So, you've got to take those a little more seriously. Don't wait until show season's coming to start working on your halts. They also are a test of your half halts, the adjustability and the preparation you can make. Now, the one thing you mentioned, and I have said nothing about, is your horse's crookedness. Okay? You're aware of that, especially going right. Just stop a minute if you will. Okay? Now, if the judge notices, they'll penalize it. So do you know about shoulder 4?
Yeah.
You're starting to work on that?
I think the way that it feels is that kind of like I move this, so there's a reaction, like it's just like this.
Yeah.
I fix one and 2 more pop. 2 more pop out.
Yeah. So but it's a matter of just bringing the shoulder. That's a whole lesson in itself. So I chose to do it more. You're going to be a star at first level if you don't get reaching. Now, how's his stretching?
Willing. Difficult and sharp.
But that's the other thing I did nothing with. I should have probably, but I chose to go anything more than that. But that wants to be, it wants to be not something you work on like we work on leg yield and then it's over with, but it's something that I would do with him a lot. You're doing a little something, do some stretching. Go back, do a little something, get him to stretch. Because it's part of the correctness of him being on the bit. A horse that's correctly on the aids, on the bit, should be willing to stretch, should be asking to stretch any next stride. In other words, being correctly on the aids, on the bit, is the horse working up over his back and coming down to your hand. So that you say, yes, you may stretch, and they say, thank you. And, he wants you to do this. So, I really encourage you to let it be a more. And it doesn't have to be a 20-meter circle motion soft stretch. It can be maybe around the short start, let it stretch a little. In the corner, let it stretch a little. It also needs to learn to stand still. But, nice job. Challenge yourself. Don't work on things, do things. Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Any questions, arguments?
No arguments. I appreciate the time for the lesson, and it's a good note about.
Yeah, boy, if you start holding him, he tells the whole world.